Detective Elaine Hart stood beneath the weather-worn archway of Willow Park, her sharp eyes scanning the dimming horizon as the sun dipped below the skyline of Calvert City. Known for her keen observation skills and unyielding demeanor, Hart had been summoned to unravel the mystery that had ensnared this peaceful community for the past fortnight. The case, as puzzling as it was chilling, involved a series of whispered threats heard by the elderly walkgoers of the park. These whispers seemed to materialize from thin air, leaving no trace but frayed nerves and a palpable cloak of fear. Despite numerous patrols and stakeouts, the Calvert City Police had failed to capture any suspects or gather concrete evidence, their efforts dissolving like mist. As Hart strolled along the winding paths, her thoughts were interrupted by Mrs. Genevieve Alder, a frequent park visitor whose trembling hands clutched a worn-out napkin. "Detective," Genevieve said in a hushed tone, "it happened again just moments before you arrived. Right by the old willow tree, someone whispered my late husband's name. It sounded so eerie, as though the leaves themselves were speaking." Intrigued, Hart approached the mentioned willow, its branches swaying gently as if whispering secrets to the dusk. She noted the ground, the pattern of the leaves, and the slight rustle that didn't quite fit the natural rhythm of the wind. Her eyes narrowed. Someone had perfected the art of ventriloquism, using the environment itself as a medium. Her suspicion led her to organize a discreet operation as dusk fell the next day. Hidden microphones were strategically placed, officers staked out in plain clothes, and Hart herself melded into the shadows near the willow. The park buzzed softly with the unsuspecting hum of daily joggers and dog walkers, the normalcy of the scene almost mocking. As twilight deepened, a fragile whisper floated through the air. The microphones crackled to life, capturing every syllable, yet the source was still elusive. Hart signaled her team to stay put. Her instincts told her the whisperer was still nearby, perhaps even enjoying the turmoil they stirred. Minutes ticked by, and just as the operation seemed another bust, a slight figure emerged from the brushes. A young man, no older than 20, with an array of sophisticated sound equipment tucked under his arm. Hart moved swiftly, her form just a blur against the darkening park. I was just experimenting," stammered the young man, caught in the beam of Hart's flashlight. "I'm a student of sound engineering. I wanted to create an atmosphere, see if I could project sounds that felt like they were coming from nowhere." Though his intentions were harmless, the implications were severe. Hart explained the distress he had caused, her voice stern yet not unkind. The community sighed in relief as the mystery unraveled, the whispers nothing more than a misguided project. As the case closed and normalcy resumed in Willow Park, Detective Hart remained pensive. The city had returned to its tranquil state, but the whispering willow had given her new insights into the fears that often lay hidden, silently, in the hearts of the unsuspecting.